Brandon Miller is out indefinitely with an injury.
Let me take you to a place where we never can be found. On the edge of Carolina where the sun come out of the ground. Don't nobody judge nobody, only broken hearts allowed. Right outside of Savannah, about an hour from the town.
Hello everyone, it's Everything Buzz City here, back again with another video. And tonight we have a really quick video that I just want to get out here and let you guys know what's going on. As recently as I believe like 30 minutes ago or so, Brandon Miller, right after a victory of the Charlotte Hornets winning 4 out of 5 games, or 3 out of 4 or something like that, a really great game versus the Bulls. If you guys want to do a post-game recaps and watch all that, I believe Buzz Boys is doing one. He usually does ones every night, so go ahead and check out his channel. I'll leave a link to it down below. But this one was tough. This was directly after the victory. 30 minutes ago, the Charlotte Hornets posted that official Brandon Miller has suffered a torn, I'm not even going to try, basically it's a ligament in your right wrist. Now, as a basketball player, I don't think I've had that injury, but I've had injuries like that. So basically, on your wrist, right, it's going to be this bottom part. And usually, how I think it would happen was, let's say you're falling backwards and you're trying to put weight and catch yourself because you don't want to hit too hard, and you land and your wrist goes back like that. I'm assuming that's when it happened, and it probably was minor. Probably thought it was something he could play through and didn't get it checked out or didn't tell anybody, and then over a period of time it built and became this, unfortunately. So yeah, this is a tough one. So you're probably asking, okay, how long is he out? So if he doesn't need surgery, basically it's going to be 1 to 2 months for a full recovery, right? He's going to be 6 to 8 weeks in a cast, basically. So we're already in January. The season ends in April, right? Do the math. That's basically the entire season. The Hornets are probably going to be done by then, and we'll probably bench our starters. Maybe we'll see what they do, but he'll probably, if he does come back, he'll maybe the last 15, maybe the last 20 games of the season, maybe, and I'm being optimistic. But if he needs surgery, that's when it gets rough. That's when you're talking about like 4 months. So you're talking 4 months to, I believe, if it's like really bad, 18 months. It can be a large variety of how this goes. So hopefully he doesn't need surgery. Hopefully it can just repair on itself. So prayers up, man. Hope he has a full recovery. But since we're on the subject, right, let's talk a little bit of Brandon Miller's sophomore campaign for me. I felt like it was ups and downs, which is usually what second-year players have, right? But all things considered, for a second-year player, he vastly improved in terms of his production. Okay, yeah, some of the efficiency and stuff like that. I believe he had marginal improvement in the necessary areas that we needed to see. I don't think he really improved ball handling wise. Still young, still year 2. We have time for that, right? Hopefully he can go all off season, really lock in, because I think that's one thing he realizes he's going to have to get better at, right? Is the ball handling aspect, being able to run pick and rolls and stuff like that. It's going to be really important in attacking the rim. You need to have a good handle. So outside of that, his 3-point shooting, extremely high volume, still a really good 36-37% shooter on that insane volume. I think the second or third highest in the NBA this season. He's in his second year, which is ridiculous, right? So I don't think it was bad. I personally don't think so. Year 2, he has a lot of room to grow. I'll say that again, a lot of room to grow, and this team wasn't really going anywhere this year. So hopefully he can make a full recovery. That's what you want. But I think without Brandon, you can also it's not a blessing, but it gives other guys opportunities. I'm not trying to say, oh, I want him injured because I didn't. I don't. It's Brandon freaking Miller. I want him to play. I want our guys to be healthy, right? But it's going to give guys like Nick Smith Jr., who had an extremely good game tonight, right? And I think there's a big difference between being asked to come off the bench. Some guys can do it, right? Some guys can just be that energy guy, just score. Trey Mann's been that guy, right? But maybe Nick's best role is not as off of the bench, right? Maybe, just maybe, it's in that starting lineup. And I think he played good enough to hopefully Charles experiences with that, giving him more playing time. So him getting more PT, definitely. Seth Curry. I think Josh Okogie will be in the rotation at some point. But yeah, you're going to get an extremely much larger role for Nick Smith Jr., I think. And we're going young. We're trying to see our guys. Musa going to get some run too. So we'll see what happens. This team is playing pretty good right now, I think, personally. But yeah, I'm Everything Buzzed here. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend. We're on the road to 250 subscribers, so if you could help me out, I would appreciate that tremendously. Prayers up to Brandon Miller. I'm Everything Buzzed here. I'm out. Peace, guys.